My name is Felisha Hennessey. I'm here with Mortgage Maria of Mortgage Masters of Texas. If you're not inside of the industry, go ahead and just explain what you do.
I actually am the money behind you purchasing your home.
I like it.
So if you want to meet with Felisha in order to secure a property and offer, get a contract on a new home purchase, you would first see someone like me and get pre-approved in order to do so.
A lot of people come to us, the realtors, first. Ultimately, we just send you over to someone like Maria here because we don't know what you're qualified for. I have no way of knowing. I don't know what your credit score is. I don't know what your DTI is. I don't know all your bills.
Yeah, and that's
she does.
Yes, I do. I always tell everyone what I do. It may feel a little invasive for 30 to 45 days. I come into your life. I structure all of the documents. I may tell you, hey, we can't have this type of transaction happening into your bank accounts during this particular time, but we're in and then we're out.
Going back to it feels a little invasive. It can, but we both do really need to know all of that information so that we can best help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We become your best friend during this time.
Hey BFF, and you actually have a funny story about a client who did feel the invasiveness of this.
Yes, absolutely. I had a surgeon from another country who was relocating here to the U.S. Part of relocating from another country is foreign documentation along with U.S. documentation. Having a loan officer who really understands foreign income and how to convert that into U.S. dollar is really important. Well, I had to ask for a lot of documents. The wife of the borrower was like, do you want me to take off my clothes and show you that I'm a woman? That's not necessary.
I believe you.
You have to follow the guidelines.
Yeah.
And I want to work with someone who really understands those guidelines and can help you to secure the loan, because that's the most important thing.
Part of that is working really closely with me, a realtor. If you actually need certain things to happen to make this loan close, I need to know that. You might not know how to properly convey that to me. Lender does.
Yeah.
When I have a really amazing lender in my corner to best help you, that's when we work best. I need to know how much closing cost concessions do you need to get this to the closing table.
That's really important, and I'm glad you brought that up, because if we pre-approve someone, which is different than a pre-qualification, okay? A pre-qualification is a borrower documents what they made, but it's not verified.
It's my self-reported information.
Self-reported information.
And a lot of times people make themselves look pretty awesome.
Sometimes, in some cases, not enough, right?
Yeah.
A pre-approval is where we verify the information. If you say you make $10,000 a month, is that in overtime and bonuses? Like, what does that look like on paper?
And all of that comes into play in a different way. We might not, well, you might not be able to take into account overtime.
It has to be received for 24 months. So, and then when we issue a pre-approval, we also issue what's called a fee sheet. In this fee sheet, we'll break down the cost of closing cost, down payment, all the things. And then we take that amount and we look at their assets and we're like, do you have enough to cover this?
And a lot of people don't even realize that there are fees associated with buying a home outside of your down payment. So a lot of times people will say, well, I do have my 20% down, but do you have closing costs? Do you have the inspection? Do you have appraisal? Do you have all of these other things that can come into play?
A really good agent is not scared to ask for a seller to pay those closing costs.
100%.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on a walk with me.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
If there's anything that you guys have questions on or you want us to specifically dive into, go ahead and comment below, and I will make sure that Maria's information is below as well.